But there was a lot going on, and of course the media right away has gone to Nazis. This was a Nazi rally.
Because the last thing that happened there was 1939, apparently, and we'll get to that.
Yes.
Seriously?
Let's go on to the Nazi rally.
Trump grabs Virginia.
He made his case, President Donald Trump, to New York voters. Huge rally, and of course the media reaction is very predictable, but in case you have missed it, Madison Square Garden.
Please welcome our next Commander-in-Chief, my husband, President Donald J. Trump.
They accidentally play the Russian anthem.
And then we have all of the people that could fill it up 10 times. You take a look at outside what's going on all the way down to the river. The beautiful, beautiful Hudson River. They're outside watching this now.
From the river to MSG.
Nobody's ever seen before. They've never had
MAGA
it.
shall be
and
free.
I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
The face that he makes, he's like...
I'm really glad the audience was very interactive, because if they didn't answer that, if they're like... No. Oh, no.
No, boo.
That wouldn't go well. But there was a lot going on, and of course the media right away has gone to Nazis. This was a Nazi rally.
Because the last thing that happened there was 1939, apparently, and we'll get to that.
Yes.
Seriously?
And, the Nazis had a lot of celebrity speakers as well, like Elon Musk, Donald Trump Jr., and one Hulk Hogan.
I'm not just MAGA. I'm dark, gothic MAGA.
He's proven to be the strong leader allies and adversaries alike must respect. He's proven he loves this country so much, he's literally put his life on the line for it.
You line up like you're the third monkey on line for the Ark and it's starting to rain. You guys are awesome. Honestly, this is like...
It's a real banger, Don.
You know something, Trump maniacs? I don't see no stinking Nazis in here. I don't see no stinking domestic terrorists in here.
It was a lot of... I will say this. I hate seeing my childhood hero getting older.
I know.
Hulk Hogan.
His biceps still look so
still
good,
good,
though.
but when
When he moves his arm, it's like...
Yeah, but it's no longer a gimmick. He's doing commercials for hearing aids with...
Yeah. I couldn't hear that speaking to my good ear. What? No, really, brother, I'm hard of hearing. Miracle ear.
Yes.
Brought to you by Hulkamania. I need one of those phones with the big keypads, brother. Yes. Build a vein. Do that reverse mortgage, brother.
Yeah. But this is, you know what? Look, it's fun. It's more fun than online Pong that was being played
by one person.
But not to be outdone by Hulk Hogan, the hologram of Macho Man Randy Savage actually sent a stark message from beyond the grave.
As election season heats up, the Biden-Harris administration's policy on China is coming right to the forefront of political discourse.
Yeah, I tell you, that's at the forefront. You know what it's time to do, me and Firestein? Yeah, it's time. The Chinese take out
food, huh?
the policy of the Biden-Harris administration, shipping jobs off to China, making sure that American men give me that American manufacturing. You see that right there? Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, Macho Man.
You can't fix it.
There are kids watching Macho Man.
Cheap plastic, no. And I don't want cheap plastic. Americans want better than cheap plastic. They want American jobs. And they don't want to be told by no foreign nation, no, how they're going to run their economy and how they're going to compete on the international, the world stage, where one man, Donald Trump, is the man who actually took apart that paper tiger. And he's going to do it. He's going to do it again, Feinstein. That's the beautiful thing.
That reminds me, you're going to defend your international championship?
It doesn't matter what I'll be defending, because on November 5th, Donald Trump, the Don's, gonna defend his title as President of the United States when they're playing Hail to the Chief for the Don, Come Alive. And former Vice President Biden will be listening to Goodbye.
This didn't make any sense.
He's dead for a reason.
I think Macho Man meant to say...
I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about?
Racist Chinese song. Now.
Oh, okay.
What? Of course, it was a lot of fun, the rally. And here's where we are. Do you think this is working anymore? Genuinely, comment below. You scream Nazi, so you're the little boy who cried Nazi.
Sometimes they're real.
But they said this was all a clever ploy. Was a clever, almost covert, to celebrate Nazism.
You see it there on your screen. In that place is particularly chilling because in 1939, more than 20,000 supporters of a different fascist
colors aren't even
leader,
the same.
Adolf Hitler, packed the garden for a so-called pro-America rally.
Oh, no.
You'll see next week, Caitlin, is Trump actually reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939. I write about this in my book. It may be a leap for some people, and a lot of others may think, I don't want to go there. I don't want to say that. But please, open your eyes to the danger that this man poses to our country, because I think it is clear and present for anybody paying attention.
Trump's got this big rally going at Madison Square Garden. There's a direct parallel to a big rally that happened in the mid-1930s at Madison Square Garden.
Late 30s.
And don't think that he doesn't know for 1 second exactly what they're doing there.
When Donald Trump decided that he was going to have a rally and have an event in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at the same site that is a remembrance for the Tulsa race riots, he knew what he was doing then, just like he knows what he's doing in Madison Square Garden.
The only Democratic strategist who uses the live Jackson filter. I was trying to think of the worst Jackson, so I just went with the last name. Janet, I guess. Hey, so Hitler held a rally at Madison Square Garden at one point in time. I know, but that's what they said.
Yes.
No, they said Adolf Hitler.
They said Nazis.
For Adolf Hitler. So let me be, okay. And by the way, that may be true. But to say that because there were some Nazis once at Madison Square Garden, therefore Donald Trump knows exactly what he's doing with a parallel. Okay? All right. That is sound logic. Okay? I took humanities in college too. The only problem is other people, not only athletic events, not only plays, not only singers, but even politicians have hosted rallies there like FDR, JFK, Richard Nixon, LBJ, Jimmy Carter, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton. Okay. But only the Nazi one, so it's a direct parallel if you skip all of the other complete non-parallels. I don't know if you know this, but the Nazis have done a lot of things. I bet you they use pens. They eat soup, but I like soup.
You do?
Yeah.
Sometimes I like a good bisque. And
forget about it.
Also, I bet you Nazis drank warm beverages. So it's time for reenacting Hitler.
Why is it me?
There's Nazis in that cup.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. I don't mind it. That's a love song.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Well, it is.
About a girl named Eric.
Performing in Madison Square Garden. So let's go.
We forgot one. The Lesser Godzilla laid his eggs in Madison Square Garden as well.
Who?
The Lesser Godzilla. The Godzilla with what's his name? The one that sucked? Matthew Broderick?
Nerd alert!
I was in the garden, guys. I'm not the only one that knows this, right?
Do I have to restart the segment because you choose to ruin it?
You made me to be Hitler.
I was drinking coffee too.
No, I'm talking.
We all drank coffee. Therefore, we are all Hitler.
I was drinking coffee.
You at home.
I'm Hitler.
Hey, all you Mud Club Hitlers. I see you. We can do better. We expect better of ourselves. Puh. I spit in the no more warm beverages because you know what? Hey, if any Nazi did it, that's enough for me.
I'm also a failed,
not for me.
I'm also a failed artist, so
it's true.
Double down on it for me.
Yeah. Also, you did a bunch of heroin and speed. So
it's true. Really committed to the role.
That's not true. Actually, I don't do that.
No, I gave up drinking, not heroin and speed. Come on.
But let's go through this. All of the Nazis at the rally. I don't know if you know this, but there were a lot of. And these are the worst kinds of Nazis because you wouldn't expect them to be Nazis, which is just what they want you to think. All those Jew Nazis. Himmler! Ugh.
him!
I hate Nazis.
Yeah,
but I don't mind Jews.
There was one Jew at the 1939 rally. They literally beat him and stripped him naked, and he was charged for disturbing the peace.
That's just what they want you to think.
I'm not kidding.
He was a psyop who could take a punch.
I don't think so.
And by the way,
yes, very
the Nazi reign is not, their reach in the Republican Party, in the MAGA movement, is not limited just to the Jews. Although that's their starting point, the Nazis.
Well,
they're the easiest pawns for Nazism, the Jews. They also used those Dominican Nazis.
Hey, we heard that Nazis were supposed to be here. That's what Hillary Clinton said, so we out here to see. Have you seen a Nazi today?
We are the Nazi party.
I'm white, though. I'm the
Nazi right here, yes.
Yeah.
Dominican Nazi.
Latina Nazi. We got...
Oh, I'm the black Nazi.
It's too many Nazis for this. Too early in the morning for this amount of Nazis. They also had a lot of them Asian/Chinese Nazis.
All the hair China. China is a #1.
Okay.
So disturbing.
We don't need you, Chinese Hitler. Chinese Hitler, get out of here. Even though he also is a Nazi. But this is another Chinese American Nazi.
You heard it right here, folks. 2024, folks.
Chinese, we're Chinese first generation. We love Trump from our bottom of the heart because we know Trump is the only one can save America. Kamala is so stupid. She is so low IQ, equal, no qualification to be the president. You shall stay away from that position. You already lost the position. You lost our trust. You lost our vote. You just need to go home, to stay home. You cannot do anything to save America. You are so stupid. You don't know anything. You cannot even answer any question from the camera, from all the media.
And by the way, just so you know, with a Chinese American, calling you stupid is the worst insult they can call you. They very much value education. Like that is at least like their equivalent to like sucker. They can just.
I mean, she's the expert.
She went on for 4 minutes.
That
rules.
Yes. That is their nuke. Is stupid.
Yes.
I sleep with your mother. You stupid. No, I doctor. You bad doctor. Stupid doctor. I will go to you even if I have cold. Sneeze. No go to you. Too far.
That lady rules. I want to play Pai Gow with her.
Yes. I want to play online Pong with her.
Yeah, well, you can't.
But here's the thing. If this is they're Nazis, they're aggressive. So I think that woman should be a speaker at the next RNC. But to get that spot, it's down to her and this guy. They must fight to the death.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Well spoken. But I say you stupid. No!
Just start fighting.
So let's see. We got the Jewish Nazis. We got the Dominican Nazis.
Yes.
We've got the Chinese American Nazis. Yeah. A lot of Nazis.
Yeah.
A lot of Nazis.
Latina Nazis don't, or nobody said Latinx. So thankfully.
Right. Well, they don't because they hate it.
Rally.
They actually think it's racist.
They do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I won't lie. Latinos can definitely be racist, but that doesn't make them Nazis.
I heard they were having a hard time picking which group to hate.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We're all going back and forth.
All of them equally, I think. Yeah. It's about right.
Pretty much.
Who are we supposed to hate again?
Including other Hispanics.
Yes.
Then the Cubans came in and just took all their jobs.
Well,
and now we also have those comedian Nazis.
Oh no!
Because you probably know him from Joe Rogan or Kill Tony. Tony Hinchcliffe, comedian, made a joke about Puerto Rico. And we're going to compare it to a joke that was made there with Kamal by George Lopez. I almost said Mario Lopez. That would make no sense.
Wouldn't know.
Guy wouldn't know a joke if it Botoxed him in the forehead. Tony Hinchcliffe made a joke about Puerto Rico, and of course, this also means something Nazi.
A lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody.
second part was funny. The first part, everybody's kind of like, what do we do? It's an election year.
Which is a good clip because they hate the joke, but the media will hate the joke, but then you hear the crowd and they go, oh. Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, a rally full of Nazis would have been cheering.
Yeah, exactly.
We hate that place.
Yeah. They would have thought it was too soft.
Yeah.
Garbage.
DePaulo would have lost his shit.
Oh my God. What is this, PBS? Go yourself.
It would have just been a roast for another hour after that.
He'd be like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you wanted to be stabbed after the show. You want to go back to New York in the 1970s? Puerto Ricans? Shut up.
Excuse me, Trump, you're going to have to wait a minute.
You have to wait, Donald. I'm going to warm them up for you. You? What are you? You're Dominican? You look like a smashed bat in a tuxedo, right? Still want him as president. So the left had an absolute meltdown, of course, because I don't know if you know this, there was also, once upon a time, a Nazi who did stand-up. So that's why.
There was?
Yeah, it was Adolf Hitler.
No, that's not true.
How many Jews does it take to screw in a light bulb?
He got kicked out of joke school.
Yeah, well,
got kicked out of joke. Clown college.
By a Jewish person, so there's the origin.
I don't understand why the chicken would cross the road to get to the other side. There has to be another motivation.
Because he hates the Jews.
What are you doing with Mike? That's not even a joke.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's me. Get out and die.
Knock, knock, who's that? Juden!
Very scary.
Hitler is back.
By the way, there's the media is covering this nonstop. By the way, it's not just a few articles or things on X. Like, people are covering this right now, literally. Trump rally speaker, Puerto Rico, a floating island of garbage.
I'm just here.
They're running with
even
this,
though it technically is an island and it is riddled with garbage.
Outside of the very nice fenced-in areas for tourists, yes, every Puerto Rican would probably be like, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, here's the thing too. It was not Kamala Harris. It was at a Tim Walz rally. Which seems like a really bad place for someone to do comedy. Like with Donald Trump, you get it at least. Right. You understand the guy basically does stand up. He likes to work the crowd. At a Tim Walz rally, George Lopez made this exact joke about Mexicans and stealing.
Donald Trump said he was going to build a wall.
What?
And George Lopez said, you better build it in one day, because if you leave that material out there overnight.
Like Bruce Valanche.
There you go. Oh, okay. Mexicans are thieves. Mexicans, I hope you hear that. I hope you're voting.
I misspoke, by the way. That was not George. That was Encino Lopez.
After 40 years being frozen. The troll hair is making a comeback for people. Yeah.
Rip Van Lopez. I'm taking a nap. I was sleeping, bro.
Why'd they get Sideshow Bob to do a speech? So weird.
And by the way, I'm offended 0%. I know what you'll say. I'm a white guy. Oh, okay, that's probably true. You know who else is not offended? Mexicans. You know who else is likely not very offended? Puerto Ricans. Just shut up. Just shut up and move on with the show at this point so Democrats can try and start stealing this election, okay? They're losing. The left knows they're losing. And like I said, it's lie, cheat. The lies aren't working anymore. You can comment below. I think it backfires. I don't think that people will see this clip. They have it right now on CNN. Bring it up right now. I don't think that people watch that and say, oh yeah, this is clearly Nazism there. This is completely out of line. You know, it also shows how out of touch they are. Playing Pong on their Twitch stream, AOC and Tim Walz. They don't realize that a lot of young people understand the difference between a politician and a comedian, especially a comedian they recognize.
Yes. Yeah, what they don't realize is this is going to be great for Tony.
Right.
This is going to be fantastic for him.
Yeah.
Great coverage.
You know, it's because who the Nazis really cared about? I know everybody thinks that the Puerto Ricans.
Yes.
Come on. Like, seriously, the furthest thing from their freaking minds.
Yes, that's not true. They have the olive skin. J-Lo.
Shut.
You could put a glass on that ass shelf. Curly straw. Beautiful myth and
stop talking about yourself.
Morphine.
That's true. You are just, there is some Puerto Rican in you, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Ricky Martin? Am I he?
Living.
No, he became Captain Puerto Rico.
Yes, he did.
Same outfit.
An AIDS patient as well, allegedly.
It is not good to be Captain Puerto Rico. You're very geographically limited.
Yeah, but you get everywhere fast.
It's true. Hey, if you like this video or if you have strong opinions, comment below where I will tell you this. The comment section on YouTube is the best that society has to offer. You won't regret it one bit. Or you can click one of these videos playing right here next to me in that box. No, not that one. That's embarrassing.